Hey guys, and welcome to a Friday speed build. I know you're shooketh. Welcome. Happy Friday, everyone. It is the weekend. Yes. So I thought to celebrate said weekend, I put up a sneaky little speed build for you. A quick 20-minute long apartment renovation. I did this on Twitch. I'm so proud of myself for actually remembering to record something that I did while streaming. I think it's the first build I've managed to fully record from Twitch and put up on YouTube. Wow, I'm so proud. I'm maturing in ways I never thought I could. But anyway, this is in 19 Culpeper House. It's the apartment that needs TLC, so there is still that like electrical box and the pipes and the mice holes. I'm sorry. But that apartment looks gorgeous. Hopefully, MCC will maybe update, after the next patch, which comes on Tuesday. All of the script mobs will be breaking, by the way, on Tuesday. So if you have any script mods in your game, please remove them before patching on Tuesday. That's patch day, by the way, just in case you didn't know if you're not on Twitter and stuff. Patch day is on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, and that's when we get terrain tools, by the way. Excited. So yeah, and they're upgrading their version of Python, which they make the game on, is being upgraded, and that means all script mods will break. There is no exceptions. All of them will break and all of the creators will have to redo them. So I'm sorry if there is one script mod that you love and they're no longer creating anymore. That won't be updated, so say goodbye to it. But yeah, MC, like Command Center, should hopefully be updated very quickly. They are monsters at updating their stuff, as in good monsters, not bad monsters. No, let's not call them a monster, let's call them their beasts at updating. They update really, really quickly, so you should be all good. Normally it's within like 24 hours, but because it's such a big update, Python-wise, I'm not too sure what that means for script modders. I have no idea, and I'm not even going to pretend that I know what I'm talking about, but all I know is they're going to break. Thank you. So yeah, normally with MC Command Center, you can actually go and click on the electrical box and the pipes and the mice holes and delete them from the apartment so that you don't have to worry about mice popping out of those holes anymore. But for some reason, when I clicked on them and clicked destroy, they didn't get rid of them. Which was weird because I've done it in another apartment. It works. It's a common thing. There is like a tutorial, I think, on the Sims community website. If you just like search, I don't know, apartment traits or something. There is a mod, I think, as well to so that you can get rid of the needs TLC apartment trait, which would be very helpful in this because you renovate it looks really nice and then you've still got mice. I think that's one of the disappointing things with the apartments, with the lack of ability to actually upgrade said apartment. One thing I do like about being in apartments though is that like you can renovate, say it didn't have that TLC trait, say if it had good traits or just traits that were fully changeable, you can put as much furniture as you like in that apartment. You can have those, suits of armor, those knights, the like most expensive thing. You can have those super expensive. No, the most expensive thing in the game is a 15,000 simoleon like violin. You could have like 5 million of those inside your apartment and you still pay the same rent, which if you're on a lot, the more items you own, the higher your bills are. But in an apartment, they stay the same price no matter what you've got in there, which I think is great. That's always why I stay in apartments as well, because you're able to save quicker and then you can buy a nice house and all that stuff. And also when you start in an apartment, you get a lot more for your money. You have like a small deposit to pay, which you don't get back, obviously. It's just like real life. And then I think you have to pay the price of the contents. and that's it. So it's really, really, really good. You can get a lot more for your money because, of course, you're not paying for the walls. You're just paying for the contents inside. So starter apartments always look so much nicer than starter homes. So that's why I always start in an apartment. Do you guys start in apartments or do you start in houses? I always find I move to a house when I've got like maybe 2 kids or more. Like, we'll move out of the apartments. But anyway, this speed build, I have not done a Tumblr, what's it called? A whole blog post about it with all the links to the CC. I know, I'm sorry, I'm terrible. But I wanted to get this out because I do actually have another speed build coming out this week. I know. I wish I'd got this out like yesterday or something, more time in between them. But on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a premiere event. So put it in your calendars, 6 p.m. GMT, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be doing a premiere event for my next speed build. So come say hello. I will be there. And we'll all get to watch it together. Make sure you bring popcorn as well, sweet and salty preferable, thank you. But yeah, I want to get this one up. Just, it's got a whole load of Brazen Lotus clutter in there. If you see if there's anything you see here that you want to know where it's from, always feel free to ask. No comment goes unanswered. So just feel free to ask if you want to know where anything is from. I can tell you off the top of my head the main contributors CC wise to this would definitely be Brazen Lotus. The rugs as well by Brazen Lotus. They're gorgeous rugs. I have no idea how she did them. Whatever filter she used on them is divine. So Brazen Lotus for the clutter and the rugs. I think the table is in game. I've got like a chair that's by Peacemaker. The stools there, they will change. I do actually put in a whole load of mismatched stuff. So the wooden chairs there were by like Bow 5. Those are amazing. Bow 5 is like my go-to person if I want some kind of like eclectic mix of stuff, and this is called Eclectic Industrial. So they are my go-to. They are a great CC creator. Maybe the stuff right there is a little bit alpha, but please forgive me. I think that's the only alpha stuff I have left in my game actually, because I went through and deleted it all after we did the Brindleton Bay collab. For some reason it just literally changed my mindset and I couldn't like build with alpha CC anymore. I used to like mix and match it in with my Maxis match, but then I kind of went all Maxis matchy. But I think I just prefer it. It matches the game. I even went Maxis match with my CAS items. Definitely hairs. I have about 4 alpha hairs still left in my game. One because it is the greatest hair ever made, and I think it's by Nightcrawler. I think it is. I think it's by them on the Sims resource, and it's my dream hair. One day I'm going to go to the hairdressers and be like, I want my hair like that, and they're going to look at me like I'm really strange, but that's fine because I'll have that dream gorgeous hair. I don't know who the hair was modelled after, but it's just like centre parting, and it's just like feathers around the side, face framing layers. It's gorgeous. So I keep that one piece of alpha just because I love to use it, so don't judge. But there's a few other bits of alpha in there because I have the clayified versions of them, so you need those in your game and blah 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 blah. But yeah, so I suppose I should talk about this apartment. Eclectic Industrial is what we're going for. Lots of mismatched patterns, loads of candles. Lars, if you're watching this, candles, they're all for you. I do actually have a command on my Twitch stream, which is !candles, which means stick the candles everywhere. We have a thing about candles, and this apartment does not disappoint. There are candles everywhere, and plants as well. I'd like to put so I suppose this is, I don't know if it's really industrial, it's more like an urban apartment. I think there was like, I've done a room build before where it was just like almost like a studio apartment. Mind you, it didn't have a toilet or stuff. It was just a room build. It was a bedroom, and it had like a pallet bed and shelves above it. That is one of my favorite builds. I have like none of the CC, I think, anymore. Sometimes, why, child? Why did you delete it? But I'm gonna go back and watch that now. Actually, it looked gorgeous because it had like loads of plants. I have like hanging plants down from wooden shelves above the bed. It looks really, really nice. That's what I'm kind of lacking, I think, in my game because I've got rid of the alpha. I'm lacking like good plants, like CC plants. I'm really missing like a hanging plant. I want one that just like hangs down from a shelf. I had one before. I have no idea where, and I deleted it because it was alpha, and I'm kind of disappointed about that one. I think I should still keep it. I think it might be by Max Sims. I'll have to go and hunt on their website to see if I can find it again, but yeah, disappointment. But I just say, as we're going through again, the rugs here, I think they made the apartment personally. The walls as well. The walls are a like recolor / new texture. They're combining the in-game bricks and a recolor of the in-game concrete. What was it called? Is it unbent smoothness or something like that. Those are my favorite like concrete walls that I would normally use, and they're just recolors with the addition of the brick at the bottom, and those are by Picture Amoeba, and I don't use them enough, to be honest, but I really like the way this turned out. Would I use it for my sim self? I might. It's a possibility. I just created a world for my sim self. I used Jemba's oh my god, how do you say the name? Maristella? You know when you see something written and you never have to say it, and then you have to say it and you're like, oh god, how do you say it? Yeah, that's the problem right now. I'm gonna call it Maristelle. I really feel like it's got an A at the end of it. Maybe I should actually look at that. I'm searching Jemba.tumblr. Yeah, I started with her save file. Oh, it's Maristella. Yes, just know. So I got the, what was it? Maristella Plus. It has all of her other save files, so her world renovation of Willow Creek, Magnolia Promenade, and Newcrest are all in there. I think it's a great place to start if you want a new save. Definitely search that one. Highly recommend it. I must say I am so impressed with her Oasis Springs renovation. For some reason, whenever my sim self gets invited somewhere, it's always in Oasis Springs now. And I've been into her. She's got like a Indian restaurant called the Mango Tree. My sim always seems to go there. And then there's a club which is really nice. And there was another like SoCal, I think it's called SoCal, it's in a restaurant. She does have all of these builds up on her Tumblr, and also up on the gallery as well if you just want to download one or two. Yeah, she has a SoCal restaurant, and it was so nice. I wish my builds look like that. They've like got so much character to them. She is my CC3 build crush for life. Yeah, I don't think I know anyone else that is CC3 that I crave in my game like that, but I love her save files. Highly recommend them. I'm using them myself and then adding in my builds into the other worlds as well. I haven't used any of the houses that are in there, but you know, as we go along I will. So back to this one. I've used, the bed is by Bal 5, the fireplace is by Industrial Sims, and it's one of my favourite fireplaces because just all the candles are just divine. By the way, the add-on set here, the whole build your own shower, is by Madhox. That's Madhox, and you can like build your own shower. It's great because you could kind of build a wet room and stuff. Also, the kitchen cabinets are by that same creator as well. I think they were on, might be Mod The Sims. I think they're on there. I don't think they create anymore, but all of their content is still up there. You may have to like batch fix it. So if you don't know what batch fixing is, I have a video. Wow, I've been around on YouTube for way too long. But yeah, we're doing, I think we still got another, oh yeah, sorry, I had to go and look at him in his clown costume. Someone came into chat and was like, wow, I'm glad to see that he's dumped his boyfriend and taken the dog. And I'm like, nope, the boyfriend's still out here. I just moved Brent and Brant in here just to, I moved them in because I want to use MC Command Center to delete all the objects out, but unfortunately that didn't work, so boo. But yeah, I managed to fit. I realised at this point I had no just drawers or drawer unit for them to change. Not that you even need that, you can literally just click on your sim and tell them to change, and you can also do the same complete changing functions at Mirror as well. But you know, for realism, we added it in, and also for realism, some coffee cups, because why not? I would highly recommend, if you just have a spare, like, I don't know, hour, maybe 20 minutes, just going through and taking a look at the debug items. They're great accessories. Some of them do delete themselves when they get uploaded to the gallery, or you save the lot and you re-download it and you place it. Some of them do disappear. For some, I don't know why some of them do and some of them don't. Before, none of them would show up when you upload it to the gallery, but now the majority of them do, but for some reason random ones don't. So I have no control. If the coffee cups are not there, I'm sorry. But yeah, it is up on the gallery. My origin ID is hey_Harry. I'm gonna maybe do a Tumblr post just with the download link for this. And I might tag the people that, you know, the majority of the CC is from. I think that will be a good one, actually, and put in all of the screenshots I got for this. I am now addicted to Picture-Amoeba's Hazy Days and Blueberryade. Is it Blueberryade? I think so. Blueberryade reshade preset. So that is all the screenshots at the end of that are thanks to her, because the preset is just giving me life. I think all of my screenshots from now on are probably going to be using that preset. It just makes everything look so, I don't know. I think it makes the game look slightly more realistic or more definition. Not that I'm trying to make it not be kind of cartoony, but it just sorts out all the colours really and makes it all look as one. So I really, really, really like using it. It is definitely not for gameplay. I can hear I have a really great PC now, just in case you didn't know. I used to be on like an iMac and running Windows on Boot Camp, but now I have a gaming PC fully loaded, as much as you can fully load it. I have a GTX, was it 1080 Ti? Yeah, like Extreme Edition. And when I have that reshade preset on and all of the shaders on, it's like I can hear it like a chugging. Normally the computer's like silent pretty much, apart from when you play House Flipper. Oh my god, that game makes your graphics card go crazy. Do any of you play House Flipper? I haven't played it in forever. I attempted to play it on stream the other day and the entire catalogue was like blank and I couldn't buy anything. So that was an epic fail. But anyway, we're coming to the end of this. Don't forget, up in the gallery, if you like this, do me a favour and hit that like button, leave a comment, and I will see you all in 2 days for the premiere of my next build. Bye guys!